Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So by the time that you are watching this video, I will probably already be on my way to the Firefly Music Festival. Can I tell you right now how excited I am to be going back to Firefly? I went 2 years ago, the year that the Foo Fighters were headlining with my boyfriend. We had an awesome time. And we are going back this year because once again, the headliners look awesome. Florence and the Machine is going to be there, Mumford & Sons is going to be there, Kings of Leon is going to be there, and like a whole bunch of other people. I feel like when it comes to music festivals, most of us think about Coachella, but truthfully, like Coachella seems to be more about the fashion nowadays than it does actually seem to be about the music, which to me is weird because I love music. I love going to concerts. That's one of those things that like I really enjoy spending my time and money going to like have that experience. It's something that I just really like. So for me, Firefly is a music festival for people who love music. There are tons of great bands and it's not really as like fussy or fancy, but it's definitely still a place you can totally get away with wearing like way skimpier clothing than you would normally wear on a day-to-day basis. So I thought it would be fun because I am actually packing today and getting some things ready because we're probably leaving sometime tomorrow night. I thought it would be fun to share with you guys like what I'm packing and what I'm bringing with me on my trip. I will link down below a post I wrote after my last trip to Firefly 2 years ago, which is sort of like a festival essential survival guide if you've never been to a music festival, like things that you totally need to bring with you. So today is going to be more like clothes and makeup and just fun things, kind of what I am putting in my bag. So maybe we'll call this like a what's in my bag or something. So the first thing, I just picked this up and I got it at Marshall's. Actually, it's a Steve Madden Backpack and it's just a blue and white stripe with this cute little faux leather detailing. It has some little tassely bits. It was $25 and normally I think it would have been like comparable like 50-60 bucks if it wasn't at Marshall's. And actually I had seen some similar backpacks like this at Kohl's that were way more money, so this to me was like so much of a better deal. Backpacks, I feel like, are a thing. If you're going to a festival, the last thing you want to be worrying about is like carrying a purse or carrying things in your hands. It's way easier because you're walking around so much to just have everything on your back. So I thought that last year we only had one backpack between the two of us, so this year I'm going to bring my own with a few of my own goodies in it. So another thing that I learned from last year was that I should have brought like an outdoor appropriate blanket to sit on. We had like beach towels with us that we had brought in case we wanted to shower, but those were just really not big enough for two people to sit on and it was kind of a mess. So I found this at Target and it is a picnic blanket. So it is a really thick cotton blanket that is meant to go on the ground, which this would have come in really handy last time. This is $20, so I'll link it down below in case you're interested. And I just really like this sort of like chevron-y diamond, it's not chevron, it's a diamond pattern, Lauren. Get your act together. And it's sort of got like turquoise and navy and coral and like a lot of fun summery colors. So thought that was really cute. And I like that it has a little carrying strap, so you could either attach it to something or you can like sling it over your shoulder. Very handy. So the other thing that I bought when I was at Target, but I realized I need to go out and buy the actual straps that like go around the tree, is a portable hammock. Firefly, one of like the really cool features they have at the festival is they have a like hammock grove essentially. They'll have like 50 hammocks all hanging in the trees in like one area and anybody's free to like go and grab a hammock and hang out in it if they want to just relax for a little while. So I did see when we were there last time that people had brought their own hammocks with them and were setting them up. So just in case we are unable to acquire a hammock in the hammock hangout designated area, we could just do our own thing and use this one instead. I'm also going to bring a couple of books with me on the trip. We have a long drive down to Delaware, and also while you're there, there's a lot of downtime in between bands when you're waiting to get into the festival. So it's really nice to have a book with you to read. So I picked up Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns that Mindy Kaling wrote, and I started in on this the other night and it's hysterical. So I feel like I'm going to blow through this really quickly. It's a really fun, easy read. I thought that would be nice for the environment is not really super heavy and serious, so I thought a fun like comedic book would be nice to have. And on that note, I also grabbed this book by David Sedaris, which is When You Are Engulfed in Flames. I read Me Talk Pretty one day, and it's hysterical. If you've never read any David Sedaris and you're looking for just like a good laugh, I would highly recommend picking up one of his books. So I have a few clothing-y bits to share with you guys. So I just picked up these pants the other day from Kohl's. They're from a brand called About a Girl. And these are just a pair of Palazzo pants. I didn't own anything like this, and I really liked this pattern, which is sort of, it's just a simple cream on navy, and it's sort of like a funky tribal sort of pattern. I just thought it was kind of cute and wasn't too loud or too crazy. And this is the softest freaking material. It's just like, I just wanna touch it. It feels so nice on, and these are really, really high-waisted, and they are like nice and long and flowy, so I figured even if the weather's a little bit warm, that this is the kind of material that's not going to be super hot and uncomfortable to wear in the heat, so thought that would be nice to have. And then from Target, I picked up this really cute tealy green romper. I don't own any play suits or rompers or anything like that, but I felt like this was the environment. Like if I was going to get away with wearing one, this would be the time to wear one. So it has this really cute little like ruffly detail on the front, and the bottom has like the same little like ruffles around the legs. And I just thought it was super cute. It's really comfy. The material is really lightweight and flowy. It didn't look like weirdly baggy or shaped on me in any way, so I feel like my problem with rompers is sometimes like I have a very long torso, so a lot of them just hang funny on me, but this one was not so bad, and it wasn't that expensive either. I think it was like $25, so for a full outfit, since you don't need to wear pants with it or anything like that, I felt like that was a pretty solid deal. And then of course, perhaps my most scandalous item of everything here, I got this crochet bralette from Aerie. Like, how freaking cute is this? I feel like I can't hold this up without covering up my face. I'm just sorry, guys. So this is what it looks like. It has this really super cute little flowery detailing on the bottom, and it's just basically the most summery thing you could possibly ever own. And it's essentially like wearing a bathing suit top in public, kind of. I mean, it's funny, I feel like, has anybody else ever felt like there's such a double standard? Like, you can wear a bikini and that's okay, but if you're wearing a bra or a bralette and anybody sees it, it's like, oh my god! Like, you're showing the same amount of skin, and sometimes you're showing less skin. Like, if you're wearing a sports bra, totally less revealing than a bikini top. Just saying. So I thought maybe like with the Palazzo pants that I have, because they're really high-waisted, wearing something like this with it actually is really not exposing that much skin in my midriff. So I don't know, it's a festival. I'm gonna go a little crazy. Whatevs. And the last piece of clothing to show you guys, I mean, I'm sure I will be packing more clothes than this, but this is just stuff that I picked up recently that you can still get if you want it. I got these shorts from Target. These are really cute. They have lots of like distressed ripped detailing, and they have these like lace detail pockets that kind of peek out from underneath. I thought they were really cute. I kind of liked the buttons. It's a little interesting detail. And I like that these were high-waisted. I have a really long torso, so a lot of really low-rise jeans actually emphasize that and make my torso look even longer. So it kind of gives you this weird like gangly appearance. So these shorts, because they come up really high actually, I feel like help me to look more proportional. So I kind of dig that. So these are also not that expensive. I think they were less than $30, and Target had their jeans or their jean shorts on sale for buy one get one half off. So if that sale is still going on, I highly recommend you check it out. So moving on to the beauty stuff, because I know that that's mostly the reason why you all are here. So if there's one thing that you should never ever leave at home if you are going to a music festival, it's sunscreen. You are in the sun all day, every day for like 4 straight days, and I don't care how tan you normally get, you will burn when you are getting that much sun exposure if you do not wear sunscreen. It is not good, it is not fun, you don't want skin cancer, get yourself some sunscreen. So I am bringing with me 2 different sunscreens, mostly because I'm not sure if one tube is gonna last the 2 of us all week. So just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna just bring them both. The first one I've had for a little while. This is the Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Natural Sunscreen. It is SPF 30 and it is water resistant up to 40 minutes. This smells like cucumbers, it's hypoallergenic, and it uses all physical sunscreens, which I totally dig. Then I also have Bare Republic's Natural Mineral Sunscreen. This is an SPF 50, it's water resistant for up to 80 minutes, and it is also a fully physical sunscreen. So there's a lot to be said about sunscreens, and I feel like maybe I should write a blog post about sunscreen at some point. If that's something you'd be interested in learning more about, post a comment down below, let me know. So sunscreens kind of fall into two categories. You have chemical and you have physical sunscreens. So chemical sunscreens work by absorbing into your skin, and when the sun hits your skin basically transforms that light energy into heat energy. So instead of you getting burned, your skin may feel a little bit warmer, but it basically converts those damaging rays into another form of energy that is not damaging for your skin. Whereas physical sunscreens act like a mirror that bounces the light right back off of your skin. So they sit on top of the skin, they don't actually absorb into it. So I personally am a fan of physical sunscreens because I have generally noticed that chemical ones, they absorb into my skin, they cause me more irritation, they cause me breakouts. I have very acne prone skin, and I don't feel like that's the case with a physical SPF. Most drugstore sunscreens, most brands that you've heard of use chemical sunscreens in their products. So most Neutrogena, Copper Tone, Banana Boat, you name it, it's probably a chemical sunscreen. So finding a physical SPF, if that's something you're after, is a little bit trickier to do. Anything that says zinc oxide or titanium dioxide on the back, that is a physical sunscreen. There are only 2 of them. Those are the only 2 things you need to remember. Anything else is a chemical sunscreen. So if you're out there shopping and that's a thing that you care about, and you want to use physical sunscreen, go for titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. That is your best bet. So there's a couple of hair products that I'm going to be bringing with me on this trip. The first of them is dry shampoo. This is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. This one is pretty good. I am like 2/3 of the way done with this can, so I figure I might as well just bring it with me and like kill it off. Dry shampoo is a godsend when you're at a music festival because showering costs $5. So showering every day gets expensive, and it's also really time consuming because the lines are ridiculous. So if you want to basically skip out on washing your hair, you can just spray it full of dry shampoo and pretend like it's squeaky clean. And if I do manage to sneak a shower in there, I'm not going to have any heat styling tools to blow dry my hair, so I am bringing with me my Bumble & Bumble BB Don't Blow It Hair Styler. And this is basically like a lightweight gel that you put in towel dried hair, and then you just let it air dry, and it makes your hair look lightweight and bouncy and fantastic. And I freaking love this stuff because I air dry my hair most of the time, and it's amazing. So speaking of going without showering, if you do not have the opportunity to shower, you obviously don't want to still feel gross every day at the end of the day. So I highly recommend grabbing some face wipes, which you can basically use all over your body to remove all of the dirt and the grime and the grossness. Because let's be real, it's gonna happen. So I got these at Target. I've never tried these before. This is the Target brand. They're exfoliating wet towelettes. And they have cucumber fruit extracts. I figured they'd be nice and refreshing. And I figured that these would be good because they have a little bit of extra exfoliation to deep clean to use on my face and my body, just in case. So this is my little makeup bag. I think it's super cute. I also got this at Target. You can tell I spend too much money at Target. It's a problem. So when it comes to makeup for the festival, I kind of wanted to keep things relatively minimalistic. Like, I obviously am not going 100% natural. I have a lot of stuff in here, but I'm trying to slim things down for myself quite a bit compared to like my normal makeup routine. So for my base, I'm bringing with me my IT Cosmetics CC Cream and the CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder. Both of these have SPF 50. They are physical sunscreens, and I love the coverage and the finish on these two products. This gives you like just the most beautiful glowy skin. It has a ton of coverage, and this powder makes your skin really legitimately look airbrushed. It's kind of ridiculous. So I figured that between these two products, I will have skin that looks flawless but also is protected from the sun, and I can bring the powder with me into the actual festival if I need to touch up during the day, and it will also give me the benefit of providing me extra SPF if I need to reapply that without having to worry about like ruining my makeup. And then for a concealer, I'm bringing my Maybelline Master Conceal. I've used this concealer forever. This one tube, I swear, will last me literally a lifetime. It just like never ends, no matter how much I use it. And this is just a really nice lightweight concealer if I get any little spots or anything that I need to cover up. And it's in a squeezy tube, which I find to be extra hygienic and easier to use on the go. Then for my whole like face makeup, I'm gonna bring my Tarte Showstopper palette, which I've done a full review of. I'll link it down below for you guys in case you'd like to check it out and see the swatches of everything. But seriously, really? Can we talk about how gorgeous this palette is? Like, really though. So this palette has basically everything you need for your full face of makeup. You have 6 eyeshadows, a blush, a highlight, and a bronzer. So I figured I got this palette for the purpose of traveling. I knew that it's like super nice and compact. It's really pretty packaging. The shades in here are very versatile, very neutral, easy to create a lot of looks with. And now I don't need to bring a separate eyeshadow palette and a separate blush and highlighter and bronzer. I got everything I need all in one. So since it is a music festival though, I did want the option of adding in some like fun pops of color to create some more like adventurous looks. So to do that, I decided to bring 2 colored eyeliners with me. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in the shade 230 Deep Ocean, which is a really beautiful, like bright navy, like somewhere between navy and cobalt blue. It's really, really beautiful. And these eye pencils are very, very long wearing, very much waterproof. They're so good to use in the waterline, and they're super cheap. Rimmel is very, very affordable. And then this is the Marcel Hypoallergenic Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Blue Lagoon. I got this in a Birchbox. And this is just a really beautiful, shimmery, metallic turquoise shade. Let me just swatch this bad boy for you guys. Can you see? Look at how pretty that is. And I just like think that this will be such a beautiful, like once again, you can put it inside like the lower lash line to add just a little pop of color. I think this would look really nice against the gold and bronze tones in the Showstopper palette. For my brows, I'm bringing my Nude Sticks Eyebrow Stylist Pencil and Gel. This is a genius product for traveling because on one side it has your brow pencil and then on the other it has your brow gel. I just think that's so nifty. It's just very handy. And I've been using this a ton lately. I kind of dug it back out of my collection and I love it. It's so fast. I've been using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer and the Anastasia Brow Wiz for a while now, and they are very, very precise, like micro fine pencils. And it just takes forever to do your eyebrows with them, although I love the finish. This though is like, it's got this sort of like angled, thick, almost like triangular shape to the tip of it. And it just makes doing your eyebrows super, super fast and super easy. For mascara, I've got my Maybelline Lash Sensational. You guys have seen this a million times before. Enough said. And then for lips, I've got a couple of different options. I went with a nude, a bold, and then something in between. So this is the new Nude Sticks Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm in the shade Haven. I just did a post on these as well, and I'm obsessed with this color. This is basically like my perfect nude lip. I love it. And then the other nude stick, this is like the OG nude stick. You could tell, like, look at how like tiny this is. Like, hold on, let's do a comparison. All right, so you could tell I've used this pencil a few times in my life because I've sharpened it down significantly compared to this one. So this is the original lip and cheek pencil in the shade Ripe, and this is just the most beautiful peachy nudie pink. I love it. It looks really nice on cheeks and on lips, and I will totally enjoy wearing it. And then last is a liquid lipstick from Stila. This is just like a little sample, so if anything happens, I wouldn't be crushed because it's not full size. This is the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Venezia. I love this color for summer. It is like a bright corally orangey red. I think it is stunning. I wear it a ton. It's actually not what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is Julips It's Whipped lipstick in the shade Beso, which is more orange than coral. Also really a fan of this. But these liquid lipsticks are fantastic. They're super, super long wearing, and they smell like cupcakes. One more lip product, and I kind of forgot, this is an important one. This is the Sugar Fresh SPF 15 lip treatment, and I always like to bring a lip balm with SPF with me when I'm going somewhere that I'm going to be in the sun, because if your face can burn, your lips are like, you know, on your face, so they also can burn, and I think it's really important to protect them from the sun. So fresh lip balms are amazing. They're so buttery, they're so smooth, and this has SPF 15 to keep my lips protected. All right, last couple things in here. So obviously makeup, you need to clean up after yourself. So at the end of the night, I could take off my makeup with my Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. As you guys can see, I've made a serious dent in this bottle since the last time that you probably saw me use it. I love this stuff. It works so well for removing eye makeup compared to any other micellar water that I've tried. So if you're looking for a makeup remover, you can use this really all over your face. It will take off lipstick, like liquid lipsticks and other hard to remove lip products as well. So I figure this will keep me from going crazy and ending up with raccoon eyes, because I don't know how well those wipes are going to work that I bought since I've never used them before, and I don't want to get myself into a situation. And then I'm also bringing this travel size of the Japanese makeup brush cleanser. You can basically just spray this on a paper towel and then swirl your makeup brushes on them and get them clean. I am bringing, as you can see, some makeup brushes with me to apply all this good stuff. Nothing too crazy, at least compared to the rest of my collection, which is like 10 times this size. It's bad. I have a problem. And last, but definitely not least, because this is perhaps the most fun thing about music festivals, I am going to bust out my flash tattoos. I have not worn a flash tattoo since last summer. I loved these last summer. I also wrote a post about flash tattoos. I could link that for you guys as well. I write a lot of reviews on my blog. If you don't subscribe to my blog, you should do that. Just saying. But basically, flash tattoos are temporary tattoos that are shiny and metallic, and they're gorgeous. They look like jewelry, and I'm going to just cover myself sometime today or tomorrow with them, so I am excited. These ones are from the original brand Flash Tattoos. These are the Chloe, which are more jewelry-esque. I had a package open already of the Isabella, which are these like blue and gold and turquoisey ones, so I may use these. I haven't really decided yet. And then I also got on like super uber clearance from Kohl's this brand called Luxe Tattoos, and they are rose gold, which I thought was really kind of neat. I hadn't seen rose gold ones before, so we'll just see what I come up with. Not really sure yet. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that was a lot of stuff, and truthfully, I have so much packing still to do. I still have like all the camping gear we have to put together, and the food, and the rest of my clothes, and things like my toothbrush and my toiletries, and the list. It just goes on and on and on. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the festival, definitely post them down below. I will try to be Instagramming while I am there so you guys can check out some of my pictures, and I may or may not start Snapchatting. I actually just signed up for a Snapchat account. I have like no followers, so come be my friend on Snapchat. I would love that if we could be friends. My handle is Blushing Birdie, so if you type that in, you can come find me and follow me on Snapchat, and then maybe I will snap about my trip, because that could be fun. I feel like this is a thing that people do, right? Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will see you when I get back. Bye.